there is something I want to clear. I want to clear the air for students to understand better. There is this thing that some teachers might go to class and instead of helping the students, they misinterpret or they uneducate the students. Now, what am I trying to say? Yeah, like some teachers go to class, instead of helping the students, they uneducate them. For example, they might ask, it's at the level of question interpretation, please. They might ask a student or a candidate, as I will say, discuss hypocrisy in the general prologue and the merchant's prologue and tale. Hypocrisy. The teacher, instead of telling the candidate that bring out instances of hypocrisy in the general prologue, you should be able to pick out instances of hypocrisy looking at the different characters that were mentioned. You go to the merchant's prologue, you see an aspect of hypocrisy, and the merchant's tale, you pick out an aspects of hypocrisy. Not to tell the candidate that they are supposed to discuss hypocrisy in the general prologue, hypocrisy in the merchant's prologue and tale, and then other themes. No, that is not what the question stipulates. The question demands that the candidate should discuss hypocrisy. So the candidate should not go about discussing it and saying that, for example, because many candidates will find themselves discussing hypocrisy, and then discussing it at length very well, and then say, on the other hand, we have other things like greed, we have other things like religion, we have other themes like prostitution, lust, lechery, and all the rest. No. They question, and many candidates find themselves focusing on things like this, and they waste a lot of time on a question instead of understanding what the question demands from them. They answer it and then go to the next question. You have 3 hours, at least 45 minutes to answer one question. Now, if you take your time, 15 minutes to ponder on a question, arrange your plan, pick out your points, and then 30 minutes to write out, you will not waste time. But many candidates find themselves jamboxing the whole story, turning up and down, saying the same things, and then going to say other things that are not necessary. You have to understand that before you answer a literary question, you should be able to, you have understood the question. Try to know what are the parts that makes up this question. Do not go and say, because they have asked discuss hypocrisy means that there are other themes. No, don't do that. Answer the question the way it has been asked. Follow for more inquiry.